Right guys, so we are now going to do the notes. We're going to do the resource, but first we're going to do the notes. So, I am on the dock, as you can see. I am starting off here. So I'm going to work my way up. So I just want to follow where I'm going roughly. So if you at least come up these stairs and up this ladder, we've got our first note on our path. If I just open this up. Page 19. So I'm going to carry on going through the caravans, and I'm going to take a left on these ladders here, and we're going to head to where the pump is, because that's where the next note on my path is. I'm going to get this one, and that is the second part of page 19. Right, so just going to avoid the bees and not get attacked, and we're going to carry on going up even further. Still get hit by the bees, ignoring the bees, and carry on going up. This next part is by the charging cables, which we showed you in another video. And this is our third note. So, I'm going to open that up, and this is page 23. So, those three are pretty simple and straightforward, pretty close to each other. Now, Harry's going to show you the next three, aren't you?
I can do indeed. Right, so we're going to go back the way we came. And we're going to go across to the left-hand side this time, instead of the right. And then we reach this centre caravan. Over to the right of the canned goods in this caravan is the next note. And if we click T, this also appears on page 24, which is following the story as well. Okay then. We're then going to head over to the centre section of the island, and inside here there's also another note on the table. And if we're continuing our story, this is page 25. Now the next note is down below, so we're now going to come out of here, take a left, and then go down these steps. Follow this down. Now you can either jump into the water or run across the bridge, which I have now done very successfully this time. Normally 9 out of 10 times I fail like that. And then we want to slide down this cliff face. And you're sort of heading towards the bike, which is where we showed you earlier, which is where you find the next note in your section. And if we continue reading, this is on page 20, I do believe. Yes, page 20. Okay then, that's the next part of the note.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go down and get the Infirmary Key. So what we want to do is just follow the pipe all the way down. Pretty simple. Now, you'd probably want to use scuba gear for doing this kind of thing, but I haven't got that at the moment. And I'm just going to show you what you need to do if you haven't got it, for whatever reason. So what we want to do is just simply just go in these containers. There's this big container here. You then got the boat as the next one. Well, I think it's a boat. Part of a boat anyway. And then the very final air pocket is your destination inside the container. So we're just going to head on down to the boat section. I mean, I'm not sure what it is. What is it? It's what seems to be the top of the boat. E-boat. Anyway. So we're just going to swim down now to the final section when I get stuck on something, which is the container. Now, as you may have seen, there we go, there's pufferfish along the way. Now, I would like to say we are in peaceful mode because it's easier to do this. These guys would generally follow you everywhere and explode in a big poison ball, so do be careful of that. Now that we've reached our destination, as you can see, we've got the Infirmary Key here. If I can't, there we go. And we've got the metal detector blueprint. So we're going to pick that up, and we're going to pick the Infirmary Key up. We've got a little special video for the metal detector properly later, although if you stick around to the end of the video, we will indeed show a little bit off for the metal detector. Anyway, we're going to carry on, and I'm drowning. Now you just want to head all the way back up because there's nothing else down here for the time being. Just catch a breath, and back up we go. Well, considering this is kind of boring watching me swim, I'm going to cut here and I'll see you back at the top. Alright guys, so we're now going to go to the next note. So we're going to just jump up over here and go back to where the explosive firework boiler thingy was. Whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to retrace our steps back up here. When I retrace our steps, I mean we did the boiler on a different episode. Anyway, this is the next note, which is page 22. Yes. So we are now going to head over to the infirmary. When I say we, I don't mean Parry, but I don't know where he's going.
So, if you do watch my screen, I'm not saying you probably will, you would see that I fell off the tightrope. So I ended up back to where we started.
Okay.
But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm coming.
Anyway, carrying on, we're going to go over to the infirmary. Now, yet again, I need to express that we're on peaceful mode. These pigs will attack you. They won't attack us because we're in peaceful mode.
Unless, of course, you're on peaceful mode as well, you know.
True. Anyway, ignoring the pigs, we're going to go to the infirmary. Just going to run through here, go up the ladders, and then we're going to use the key on this door. As you can see, it needs the infirmary key. And there's some goodies in here, but we're more interested in the notes, which is page 26. And we're going to grab the mayor's key for a note in a second. Right, so we're going to head back over. I believe Parry was showing us the way.
Okay. Thank you, Jacob, for that one. Right, we're going to head back over to the centre console. Say centre console? Centre island. Everything just links to the centre on this map island, doesn't it?
Basically, yeah.
So we'll head on back on over. Using the other zipline this time.
Or I didn't cheat.
Or you can do what Jacob did and cheat his way up. Okay, so we're using this zipline now to get over to the mayor's office. Or the mayor's island.
Now, I'm not sure what it is, actually.
I don't know either. We're just going to skip this island for a second. We're going to go over to the scrapyard, which I do believe is this one here, isn't it, Jay?
Yep.
This is where the final note is, which is down in this shack here.
I missed the zipline.
So did I. Okay. We both missed the zipline.
Cool.
Okay, this is the page 21, I do believe. Well, here we go. Page 21 for the adventure or the book, the notes. So that's all the parts of all the notes found, but we're missing the final destination, which is where else could that be? Of course, it's got to be, you know, the mayor's office. Okay, so we're gonna go back up. How did you get up there? You cheated, didn't you?
No.
You did.
Shit.
Always cheating. Alright, but we're gonna go the legit way and not cheat. Right. Now,
anyway.
Right, back up to the centre. And then over to the mayor's office we go.
Wait, turn around.
For your information, ladies and gentlemen, you can also cheat, as my colleague has just clearly shown. by double tapping the use button on the zip line.
Not quite. You jump on it, jump off, jump on it, jump off, and you gain momentum going upwards for no reason.
Okay then, so this is the mayor's office, or the mayor's desk. So on here is a very useful part, is the mayor's hat. So if you wanted to be the mayor for the day, you can wear that lovely hat. No, I'm going to wear that because I think I'm more of a mayor than you are. Plus, you got the captain's hat anyway, so...
I'm the captain.
You're the captain! Okay then, so this is the chest, which you get the key from the infirmary, which Jacob showed you earlier. In here, you have some resource chest. And you also have the last and final note, which we pick up. And if we open the story, it's where the next island is. And of course, as always, the hero goats will show you that in another guide, coming very shortly after this video.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is just quickly show off the metal detector to you. I'm by the docks, well, actually I'm not sure why I'm by the docks. Anyway, I'm at the docks. So as you can see, I'm not detecting anything at the moment. That means there's nothing near you at all. So we're just going to dive into the island a bit more. Where's your position? I guess I'll go to the centre. Which makes sense. So we're just going to head to the centre quickly. Nothing here? No. Bit strange. I actually had a few digs here before. Ah, here we go. Finally. Jesus. Well, as you can tell, the lights indicate how close you are to the dig. So I'm going to head over here. Cool. Right, so it should be just by this tree over here. As you can hear that sound there shows you're on top of it. So I'm just going to dig right underneath my feet. And here we go. As you can see, I got some general shit. Cool. Now, the main point of this little guy in my hands is to get the new ore, titanium. Holy crap, there's one right here still. Now, the titanium is used in most of the new items. So this little guy is going to be your little helper to unlocking all those. Now, if I stop being an absolute dumbass, I should be able to find out where this next dig is. Which should be here? This way. There we go. There, okay, here's the briefcase. Let's see if we get some good stuff out of this. Sweet, that's actually one of the things I'm going to try and do in another episode. I'm going to try and show you all different things you can get. But for now we're going to focus on the titanium ore. So this little guy here is the... yeah, it's the thing you want most out of these digs. It's very hard to get. You generally gain, from my experience, 1 to 3 pieces off of memory. A dig at most. And I'm hoping there might be one more dig on this island. Ah, there is. Brilliant. Where am I heading to though? Let's go down here. Come on. Hey. Alright, it's better this way apparently. Right, I'm just gonna run over here. It's probably down here. Come on, be up here, please. Ding, 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 come on. Give me more dings. Damn bees. on the rock, apparently. Amazing, I can dig a rock up with a shovel. Okay, so the placement ain't brilliant. Anyway. And there we go. So I got another 2 titanium out of that dig. So that's the simple gist of the metal detector. Not a 4th one, is there? Get one, be nice to me. I normally only get 3 digs, I'm not expecting another one. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, as I said a minute ago, we're going to try and do a video a bit more in depth on this, what you can get from it, where you can dig and where you can't dig, as apparently there's a few places where this metal detector actually doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure I'm done with metal detector, and I'm pretty sure that's actually us done. So I'm going to do the outro here on my own. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this and found it useful. If you did, we would... Oh, Prairie's back. Hello.
I'm back! Hello, sorry.
Went off for a little bit there. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, if you did like this video and found it useful, please leave a like and a subscribe. It really helps us. Gives us a bit of motivation to keep on doing this. Anything you want to add?
Just stay tuned for the second part of Chapter 2. That's all I would add.
Yeah. Stay in tuned for the next part of Chapter 2, which is the Dome. Anyway, that is it. So I will say goodbye.
And I'll also say goodbye.
See you later, and I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good time.